Hello, my amazing artists. Today I'm going to teach you how to create some Japanese Notans. So first you need to grab 2 pieces of paper, scissors, pencil, and some glue. So grab 1 piece of paper. This is going to be the piece that will be in the foreground. You're going to fold this in half and then fold it in half the other way. You have just folded your paper into fourths. And now just cut one of these rectangles out. You're going to keep the rest of the paper because we can recycle this for other projects. So please don't throw that away, but set it to the side for now. Alrighty, now we need to turn this rectangle into a square. So take the bottom right corner, fold it up to meet the top edge, creates like a triangle, and then you just have to cut that little strip away. After you've cut that off, open it up and voila, you have a square. Okay, now let's get started. You're going to draw any shape that you want on each side of your square. The trick is to keep it pretty simple. You don't want it to be too complicated because it will be a little too difficult to cut out. But this could be a geometric shape, it could be an irregular shape. So any sort of lines you would like to use to create your shapes. Then you're going to cut on the lines that you drew, and you're going to cut these away from the square. Set them to the side and make sure you do not lose them. You're going to need them in this next step. All right, grab your other piece of paper, write your name, and flip it over. This is going to be your background. So take the square piece that you cut away from, lay it in the middle, and then you're going to put those pieces that you cut back like it's a puzzle piece. After you've matched each piece up and your puzzle looks complete, take one piece, you're going to flip it over and away. So flip it over and away. And now we're going to start gluing these pieces down. So I like to slide my pieces, flip over my middle piece. We're going to use a glue stick for this, and then flip that down. Use your fingers to press it to your paper so it binds to that background. And then you're going to glue each piece. Now, it is facing the right direction. So I like to take one piece at a time, flip it over so I can put glue on the back, and then place it back where I had it. It's really important to line up those edges as best as you can. It kind of looks like a reverse puzzle now. If you notice any edges starting to come up, this is when you can go around and check and just add a little glue where it is needed. Now we can see that the yellow pieces are the positive space because that's the foreground, and the purple shapes that are created are the negative spaces. You can also do the notans with different shapes. So if you'd like to use a circular shape, you can use a circular tool here to trace and cut out. Then repeat the process. Draw some irregular shapes. I think it looks good if you do this 3 times with a circle just to create balance. Cut out those shapes like before. You need a different color for your background. Make sure you write your name on that piece of paper. You're going to rearrange it, put those puzzle pieces back in, and then flip the pieces so that they're going outward. Once you've placed your pieces, repeat the gluing process. So glue that middle piece first, then glue the other pieces, and this is what it will look like. Something like that, pretty cool. Another idea is maybe you want to make your main shape to be a triangle and start with that. So to create a triangle from a rectangular piece of paper, you're going to take one corner, fold it so that it lines up. See that triangular shape there? You're going to use this piece of paper, so unfold it and cut on that creased line. Then fold this triangle in half to make a smaller triangle. I'm only doing this so that I have room when I place this on my background. Then simply repeat the process. Start by drawing lines to create shapes on each side of the triangle. Then cut those shapes out. Next up, you're going to glue it on a piece of paper for your background. Make sure you write your name, that's so important. Arrange it again so that you flipped those pieces of paper outside, so it's like a reversed puzzle, and then simply just glue. There you go, artist. So in this lesson, we're focusing on how to create Japanese Notans and how to use positive and negative space to create an interesting artwork.